Today I'm going to be quickly showing you the best and easiest way to get through ancient cities. My friend and I, this is our second ancient city, so I'm going to quickly show you the best method to use. You're going to want a lot of torches because it's pretty dark in here, and a hoe. And we have Swift Sneak because, like I said, this is our second ancient city. So, that right there is a shrieker. You're also going to want a lot of wool. So, shriekers are what send the signal to summon the warden. And these are sensors, which if you set them off, they go to the shrieker, then the warden gets summoned. After 3 times, the first time, and then once it's summoned, it'll keep summoning. So they can't hear, sensors cannot hear wool. That's the only thing they cannot hear. So the best method is to go through the whole ancient city and break the shriekers. Hoes break them fastest, especially if you have efficiency. Mine unfortunately does not have efficiency. I forgot about that. So when you're on wool, you can sprint, walk, jump, whatever. When you're on other blocks, you need to make sure you are crouching. The sensors can't hear you when you're crouching, but they can hear you doing everything else. Placing torches, they'll hear that. So me and my friend have got this method where we have 2 different colors of wool. So when we go through a chest, we put white wool next to it. That way we know we've already opened that chest and we don't need to go and get that chest anymore. So here's a good example. This is going to summon the warden because when there's one shrieker, you're usually safe. But since there's so many, me breaking one of these will set off the sensor and we'll summon him through another one. And since there's so many sensors, I can't just break the sensor. Also, if I broke the sensor, it would set off the shriekers, so you just gotta speed run it. He summons, it gets dark, but he can't smell you if you're more than 6 blocks away. Vertically, he can smell you from 20 blocks away. Like right here, I'm not making sound. I'm more than 6 blocks horizontally, so he cannot sense me right now. That doesn't mean I want to get close though. And basically you just wait it out. After I think a minute, he goes back under. And he'll make a sound when he goes back under too. It sounds like when he's coming out, but he's actually going down. And then you're free to go into that area, break the sensors. Oh crap. As long as there's no shriekers, the warden will not get summoned. Ancient cities are big, so you can go from one side to the other, doing this, waiting for the warden to go back under. So that's the sound he makes when he goes back under. And now this area is shrieker free, so you can break the sensors and not have to worry. And then we just light up the areas we've been through, that way we know we've been through them. And avoid making any sound when you see a shrieker, because even a torch would have set that off. And then the warden would have been summoned, and I would have had to wait a lot longer to be able to break it. Another thing to mention is that wardens will not despawn when there's something keeping them here. So there's a bat flying around this warden, and I can't see it right now. but it's keeping him up. So you definitely want to be aware of mobs around you, because that will stop you from being able to get through the ancient city. And normal mobs don't really spawn here because there is light, so they're not able to spawn, but bats will spawn. And this is the second time this has happened, so you definitely want to be aware of any bats around you, and know that they will keep the warden awake until you get rid of them. So here's the bat setting off all of the sensors. So yeah, you definitely want to be careful about these guys. So yeah, that is how you very easily get through ancient cities. I hope this helped, and safe summoning the warden, guys. Good luck.